Hi, welcome to Colin's World of Cooking. Today's menu is very simple, pork chops and pears. Very simple but very delicious, and as always, if I can make it, so can you. Anyway, let's get on with it. Right, and here we go. As I said, today we're cooking pork. Now, we're cooking pork because the girls like pork. I wanted pasta, but they outnumbered me. So I've lightly oiled one side, and I'm going to put that in a hot pan, like that, with the skin to the outer edge. Like that. Okay, that's on a hot pan, and I'm moving we're going to let that pork meat render away then. We're going to do a couple of minutes on each side, and that should be more than enough. But because I'm not a professional chef, and I guess none of you are, and what I'm going to recommend to you is you all buy one of these. That's the one in focus, I didn't know. There you go, one of these. Digital thermometer. £7 on Amazon. You know, you get all these chefs on YouTube and everything like saying, oh, you know, to know that it's cooked, press this part of the skin, or your elbow. For me, it doesn't work. This would tell you whether it's cooked at all or not. Pork chops, medium rare, should be about 57 degrees. So you can just open that, prod it in, 57 degrees, you know that they're done. And this is the same when we cook steak next week. I'll be using this. I use this for chicken as well. It works every time. Thoroughly recommend you buy one of those. Anyway, here we are. The nice thick chops, they're cooking away. There you can see the change of colour. As I said, moving it to the outside because the skin can go against the edge of the pan then. Because we've got some really thick skin here that we've got to try and render down as well. But all that's, if you've got this thick fat on it, some people say cut it away. But for me that's the tasty part of it. Not that I am a pork fan myself, but the girls they tell me that's the part that they like. In fact, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take each one, before I turn it over, oops, if I can turn it over, not done too well today, I'm now going to just render that pork back a little bit like that. There we go. We're going to do this again anyway. Now I'm going to turn that over on that side. Same goes for this one. Get some of that fat, some heat to that fat part. There we go. Turn that over, and the same to this one. Right, they're a bit done there. What have I got for temperature inside there? I'm up to 53, 54, 55, so I'm almost there, 56. So I'm almost there. So what I'm going to do, because they're getting hot now, I'm going to take those in. I'm going to take them out. If I can find a plate. Quickly, because they're getting too hot now. I'm going to take them out of the pan and put them to one side to rest, and I'm then going to turn the heat down. It's starting to smoke, and the alarm will go off, as it always does here when I cook. Okay, what we're going to do now is, it's a little bit hot that, but never mind. We're going to put a little bit of oil, mix in with the fat, because there isn't much fat actually come off those chops. Normally a lot more fat comes off of those chops and you would use that, but if there isn't that, okay, I'm going to put in the onions, the garlic and the peppers, and some sprigs of rosemary, which I should have put in with the meat before, which will help. Okay, I'll just let them. Have you noticed the onions are cooked really chunky? We just let them soften up a bit, the onions and the garlic. There's some of the flavour in there. Oh, that rosemary smells nice. Okay, and then what we're going to do now, whilst that's cooking, we're going to put our peach halves in to cook. Takes just a few minutes. We'll let the peach halves cook away together with the onions and together with the pepper and the garlic, of course. They cook very quick. The flame's still very hot. See, it all adds nice colour from that rosemary's giving it a really nice flavour as well. The meat is just to one side resting there, because we haven't finished with the meat yet. Look at that, the onions are softening up nicely. There we go. When they turn, it's been a minute. When you can get hold of them, that is. Turn over the peaches, that they do on the other side. Just give that a quick 30 seconds, shall we? And what we're going to do now is put the chops back in on top. There we go. Room for one more. And there. And we're going to let those cook just for another minute. Now we're going to come to the show off bit. You remember I told you this is optional, but it really makes such a difference. And that is here, a small glass of brandy. See? Now that is the show off bit. Go careful when you do that, especially when you've got your camera near it. So look, that's throwing the brandy off, and that has given it that extra taste. Now you want to do that when someone's looking, of course, because you're showing yourself off. Give it a quick turn over. Look at that. The rest of the brandy, the alcohol has just sizzled out a bit. There we go. And we're almost ready there. It is that quick. The chops are done. We're ready to put that on a plate. Right, today we're going to have that with rice. I'm going to make myself a small rosti actually, which I'm going to show you another time. But there we are. This is our pork with peach. Very nice. Just put that on the plate. Switch off. And we're done. Real well cooking for me means using simple ingredients, as few ingredients as possible. That means not using thousands of different types of spices and ingredients. We've got to keep it really simple. We've got to be able to do it in an ambience like this. This kitchen is really, really small. We've just got an oven, got a microwave, and that's it. So I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy the recipes that I'm showing you. And remember, if you do, to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell.